Hi there, it's Maria from Mommy Loves Tech.
Hi, I'm Brooke. I'm the ambassador of tech du jour.
And not just du jour, you are the tech ambassador.
You know me. Thank you.
Exactly, and welcome to another edition of Mommy Unplugged. We're really excited today. It's been a while since we've had one.
Yes, we're doing a open sort of call about questions people have been asking us.
We love getting your questions and comments, and so there's a couple that we wanted to address today.
Keep asking kind of a thing, so we thought we'd address it.
So the first one is, did you always want to be a beauty queen? For those of you who don't know, Brooke is a former Miss Hawaii, actually, Miss USA, and Miss Universe. Wow, that's like, I mean, the universe. You're like the beautiful person in not the world, but the universe.
In 1997. It was a long time ago.
Not that. Look at you. You look exactly the same.
Well,
it's crazy.
Not really, but okay, I'll take it.
So, did you always want to be a beauty queen?
That's the irony. It's really, really weird. No, I did not. But I did it because I needed money for school. And I thought I'd run. And I got scholarships even when I didn't win. And so I kept running. And then I aged out of that system, which was Miss America, the other one. And so I decided to run for Miss Hawaii USA, which is for the older girls that don't have talent, is what they call it.
It's changed now, though.
What do you mean?
I feel like the girls in the Miss USA are very talented and quite.
You can't answer questions a lot of times.
Well, some.
Okay.
Some.
But yeah, but it's a different pageant. Miss America is for 18 to 24. You have to be enrolled in college in this scholarship pageant. Miss USA is 18 to 27, and it's more of a career type of situation if you want to be a spokesmodel or an actress or what have you. So I ran for Miss America first. Didn't do very well. Lost every year. I was the Susan Lucci of that pageant world. But I did accumulate like $17,000 worth of scholarships.
Wow.
Even though I lost. Paid my way through college. And then I decided to run for Miss Hawaii USA, my last year of eligibility when I was 26. I was a geezer. And didn't think I was going to win because I obviously don't win. And I won. And then I went to Miss USA and I won. And then I went to Miss Universe and I won.
That's crazy.
It was crazy. I should have bet on black in Vegas that year. It was like
that was your year.
That was my year. Yeah.
Well,
no one thought I would win. Statistics, like, no one thought I would.
We were very proud of you. We
Thank
still are. I'm fellow Hawaiian.
Yes.
Not by blood, but and we were all very proud of you. Naturally, we all watched live.
So no, I did not want to be a beauty queen, but I somehow ended up being one, and I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, well, you had a fun year. I know
you
traveled all over the world.
Changed my life completely. Beats flipping burgers is what I say to people.
Well,
if you had a choice between being Miss Universe or flipping burgers, choose being Miss Universe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No
a lot of free stuff.
And so, my question is similar.
Yes.
For you as for me is, did you always want to be on TV? And to be honest, yes. When I realized what television was, I think I was 5 years old when we got RTV, one of those big ones that you had to actually flip the dial. I was watching Sesame Street, and there was a character on Sesame Street, a person,
an actor,
not a stuffed or not one of those
puppet.
It was Maria, who recently retired, by the way.
That makes me sad.
And she looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But she was on, and I was watching this. Wow, I just was mesmerized.
Well, because there weren't a lot of ethnics on television back then.
That was one, and I felt like well, first of all, we had the same name. And we kind of had similar dark hair, dark features, and I just was drawn to her, and she looked like she was having so much fun on Sesame Street, and I wanted to be there. I wanted to be.
It was so weird. Is I felt the same way, not about being on TV, but I watched Electric Company at the time.
Yes.
And there was an Asian girl with long hair, with a headband. She was the only Asian, really, other than like the MD guy on Quincy.
Relate to.
But the weird thing is, I thought I was Asian because we grew up in Hawaii. But when you look at me, I don't look like that kind of Asian, like Lucy Liu Asian. Yeah. But in the perception, because everybody's white on TV in the 70s, you see that one person and you're like, oh,
you just grab on.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh,
there's hope. That's what I look like, kind of thing. That's what Oprah Winfrey said when she said if the world was different back then, who would she have been? And I would think to myself, it's a good thing it wasn't. Exactly. Otherwise, you wouldn't be where you are.
We wouldn't have Oprah Winfrey. Oh, God forbid.
it's a good thing that they didn't have those kind of role models back then, because then you became one. So.
And so your road, well, you talked about that, but you didn't give up. Even you had all those kind of roadblocks. You didn't give up. Like,
No.
what was in your personality? And
well, I think I just wasn't about winning, which is why I ironically think I won. I don't know. It's like a Zen sort of like Deepak Chopra type of thing. I don't know. I was so good at losing, and I was a professional person going to pageants and not expecting to win. I knew how to lose, and it is an art form. Let me tell you, ask any of the gays in Hawaii. I was so good at it. I knew how to grab their flowers and move their dresses. They got the crown. Like, I mean, I had it down.
It wasn't like a stab to your heart that,
no,
which is one again.
Which is probably a personality thing. I don't know. But I was in it for the experience and to have fun, and I was good at losing, and I was comfortable with losing.
But was it expensive to run in these pageants? Because people sometimes think, I can't get that gown.
Yeah, it can be, but like by the end, I had so many people that believed in like the dream, and because I was such a good loser, and I don't want to say that sounding like, oh, why play the violin for me, but I kept going back, and people were like, "You're gonna run again?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I had so much fun last year. I got all of the scholarships. You don't have to win to get the scholarships, so why wouldn't I?" And so people, hi, that's my son. So that's why people just started giving me gowns. They started, they just wanted to help me out.
So the lesson is, if you're watching and this is something you want to do,
is do it for your own reasons.
Do it for
only one's gonna win. Is what I say. When girls ask me to train them for pageants, which I don't believe in, but only one girl will win. So the rest of us need to figure out what you're going to take away from it. Otherwise, you're going to be really bummed for the rest of your life. Find other reasons to go. I mean, there's got to be tons of reasons. Because even after you win, girls who want to win and then they win, they realize it's not everything it was cracked up to be.
You don't think that it's marginalizing women or...
No. I mean, I think women who do pageants have a certain sensibility, and they do it for whatever reason, and it was a different time then. Now we have reality TV, which is the same thing.
In essence, it kind of is.
I mean, to me, we were originally the first reality-type stars, because we were swept out of our own world and put up on the stage, and then you became famous for some odd reason. And now, to me, it seems more like reality TV is more marginalizing, because you are so evasive, and like some of the things these people do for the sake of being on TV is embarrassing to the human race. And I mean, whereas a girl in a pageant is just someone from a faraway place in Zimbabwe who got a shot and came to Vegas and is trying to ply a dream. That to me is inspiring, as opposed to Snooki.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah. I totally agree. Well, we're very proud of you.
And we're proud of Snooki-ish.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say for you watching, and if you have goals and aspirations of working in the news or in broadcast journalism, again, the same with you. It's like, you do it because you love it and don't give up. I went through a couple of people saying, well, you're not really right for this market, or you're not this, or you're never going to work in LA, or this
they said
and that.
she'd never work in LA.
Yeah.
Which is odd to me, because, I mean, I think at the time, I guess it was just arrogance on people's part. It's also speaks to the other thing, is that, like, with the whole election things lately, the minority
is becoming the majority.
Is now the majority.
Exactly.
And so when is that going to stop being called the minority? Because you were kind of ahead of the curve when you were hired, because you were a reflection of what people looked like, and it just wasn't what was on TV
at the time.
But people liked you, because when they look at you, I mean, I'm not talking about Filipinos, I'm talking about Latinos in general too, but they saw a kinship because you didn't look like the typical Californian look. And I think that worked. It was timing. You're ahead of the curve.
All of that considered, yes, lucky, timing, and all that. But bottom line, I mean, if you want to do something, just love it and go for it, and don't give up. Don't ever let anyone tell you you can't do it. Don't let anyone tell you your voice is too high, or you're too short, you're too too this. Just go for it, you guys, and you too will reach that goal. And
there's always YouTube.
Yay! There's always YouTube. Exactly. Create your own newscast and your own show. That's Mommy Loves Tech. On that note, thank you for watching our YouTube channel here, Mommy Loves Tech. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And, of course, leave your comments below. We love to read your comments and all your questions.
Leave your comments
comments.
Finnegan does.
And for Mommy Loves Tech, I'm Maria.
I'm Brooke, and this is Finnegan.
Finnegan. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.